And now for the most famous words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engines!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1.
This is Eldora Jr. and this is Ricky Bobby, and you're watching Flying Aces YouTube channel. Wow.
That's right, Ricky Bobby, Cal Naughton Jr. Boys and girls bringing us on the air this evening. Welcome aboard. We have 2 big races this evening. Race number 1, we're going to conclude Tyler Robinson's Big Block Modified Series at Eldora. So your password is TROB Eldora. That will get you in tonight. Again, Big Block Modified Eldora. That's race number 1. Race number 2 tonight, we are headed to Rockingham. We're going to do that in the trucks this evening. So it should be a fun race, and that would be a 100-lap feature coming up here in just a few short minutes right after our Eldora race. Should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. Eldora, Big Block Modified, good combination. If you're wanting in your password, there is TROB Eldora. That will get you in there. And, of course, one more time, we're going truck racing at Rockingham. NASCAR returns to Rockingham this weekend. And by gum, we're going to try it out. So there we have it. For some reason, my watch is going off stopwatch mode. Don't know why. But anyway, before we get moving too far along, I do want to say thank you to these guys, these gals, who help keep this channel operational. Stay caught up on our racing schedule at _FlyingAces on X or on Discord. There's a link in the description below. Need race-winning open setups on iRacing? Check out the official Coca-Cola iRacing eNASCAR setup supplier at McConey Setup Shop. Save 10% off your order with promo code FlyingAcesTV. I want to thank RaceLab for providing us with our live stream standings, track map, and other useful racing widgets. If you're a live streamer or simply a sim racer, check out RaceLab. Looking for NASCAR diecast or NASCAR merchandise? Check out Plan B Sales or Circle B Diecast. Save $5 off your order of $30 or more with the promo code FlyingAcesTV. You could walk away with $100 tonight, courtesy of Buddy Steele and Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare in Brandon, Mississippi. Drivers must win 2 races, have the Team Racers for Christ or a similar faith-based logo on both race-winning cars, and have an I rating of 3,000 or less at tonight's feature race to win the prize. All right. I was taking care of a race credit entry for Rockingham. At the moment, we do have 7. Hang on just a moment. 10-4. Copy that. We do have 7 drivers going to be using a race credit tonight at Rockingham. So, before we get too far along here, I want to hop over into the Chatville and see what is going on. I forgot to set up the chat. My apologies. There we go. We got it fixed. Welcome in PM3 this evening. Good evening to you, Mr. Moreno. Top of the evening. Terrell Howes here. The party can begin. We got Daniel Berry Sports Highlight. Good evening to you. And, of course, Rodfather Gaming, everybody. All right, if you want in here at Eldora, please join us with TROB Eldora. Going to be open to the first 15 competitors who wants in this evening. Again, this will conclude our series, of which here is the point standings. Let me pull these up right quick and show these off. Show off that screen. Not that screen. Not even that screen. But that screen. There's your point standings. You got Ty Leclerc with 101 points. Tonight's worth double the points, by the way. So if you win, you get 30 points. Theoretically, I guess the good doctor and Tyler Robinson has a chance to win it all. But Ty would need a last place finish. And anyway, we'll see where the points lie at the end of tonight. But Doc Creighton, Tyler Robinson almost in a dead heat for P2. Oliver Cordell, Brent Beavers right there close for that $25 prize. That would be P3 in the series. P2 is $50 and a $100 prize going out to the race winner. Now, T-Rob did say he's throwing in an extra $100 for the series. I don't know what that entails, but nevertheless, let's get on out here. Let's go turn a couple of hot laps, see what we can do. All right, so Ty Leclerc, Brent Beavers all have joined us. I'm not sure if Ollie is in here or not. But we are going 50 laps.
Got some slow climb. Running on the bottom.
Eldora just about guarantees one heck of a good show. She's wide, she's fast. I better get out of the way before I wreck a couple cars. A little bit too firm into that one. I do want to say thank you to everybody who has tuned in with us this evening. We had to take off 4 days, if I'm not mistaken. My wife and I are on spring break from school, so we hightailed it down to the Fishing Forest Gatlinburg area for a few days. Got back late this afternoon, and here we are racing.
Inside. Venmo. Inside. Clear, clear, clear. Outside. All clear. Outside. Clear high, clear high.
Totally falling in love with the old big block modified. It's got loads of power and it handles very well. It won't get out from under you easily. You've got to be a terrible driver to spin one of these things out. And I have spun them out. We are going racing here in just about 7 minutes. We'll qualify it. Trying to decide is the bottom or the top going to be the fastest. Top side you can carry a little bit more speed. It all feels about the same to me, and the lap times are similar. I think that's what makes Eldora so awesome. Top or bottom, you're pretty quick any direction you want to go. We're looking at 75 laps of fuel. We're good there. No fuel added needed. That, of course, is going to be my Smith & Wesson machine this evening. We're going to put this here on most exciting. Put it here on TV 4. Let's see what TV 4 looks like. And go. Watch some of these guys get after here in the afternoon. We will, of course, race under the lights. But we'll practice here under the sunshine and clouds. Good evening to you, Braden Kaus. Buster Malcolm, good evening to you, my man. Trapping Diablo. I just finished my final day of school. I graduate on 13th June. And that's what I'm talking about. Congratulations, Braden. Big congratulations on that. I'm a strong proponent of a solid education. Most of you know my wife and I are both teachers, so. Anyway. So many drivers do we got in here? Again, it's open to 15 drivers. At the moment, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 competitors. 10 competitors in this one. We'll take up to 5 more, but we are going to go qualifying here in just about 5 minutes time. I think Eldora is in Rossburg, Ohio, if I'm not mistaken. It's over on the western side of Ohio. My dad and I and son-in-law Went to the first ever truck race here.
Yeah,
and
that was my
enjoyed the
bad. I
crap out of
kind
it.
of lost it there.
A lot of fun. I forget, that was 5 years ago-ish, something like that, 6 years, whatever it was, I'm not sure. It was good. I see the dirty one, Dan Taylor, in his Pennzoil machine. Always fun racing with Dan. Class act, that guy. Spark Manga, everybody. Happy Easter to you too, my man. Happy Easter to you. Gray Champion is with us this fine evening. Good evening to you, Gray. Just sitting here watching. I know I don't have a chance to win this race, so. Typical dirt fashion, we'll stay out of the way, have a good time, and hopefully not get lapped. That is my game plan on the dirt racing. Let's go look at a few of these paint schemes a little up close and personal. To do that, we're going to need the chase cam. Oh man, Hope Johnston, boys, in that number 47. He has tattooed the wall. There's John Creighton in his Skull Bandit. That is the dirty one, Dan Taylor. Hope Johnston once again. Rick Jaborka, last grandpa's at number 52. What we got here behind the toolbox? Well, that is me, of course, in the Smith & Wesson. Dan Taylor, John Creighton, Tyler Robinson, our series sponsor. What a fun series it's been. Tonight marks our 8th race of the series. This will be our final one. Tonight is worth double the points. I'm gonna find some guys. That's me again. Let me go live. There we go. Let's take a look here at Brett Beavers in at number 21. I can't make out what that says on the side of the car. But anyway, it's a good looking piece. 10 car, that is Richard Robb. Rick Javorka going taking that Chevy down pit road. Number 32, boys, that is Tyler Clare. Tyler Clare in the 32 cellular sales. He is our point series leader at the moment. What we got here behind this toolbox? We've seen Brent before. Seems like I'm missing one car. James Beavers. There's James in that number 37.
I tried to turn far enough to where I thought I missed.
He has hit the wall and took her to pit road. Alright, so that is our 10 competitors. We've got everybody's paint on the screen. We got about 2 minutes remaining. I guess I can get out here and take another lap or so. Never going to hurt. Yeah, Spasm will not be joining us tonight. That's if I am correct. I think I'm just going to try to corral the bottom.
Slow one up at the top. Outside.
My bad, Todd.
Clear outside.
Can't do it that way. It's the thing with the bottom. She keeps wanting to come around with you if you get on that throttle a little too quickly. Rodfather Gaming. It's team named Sultans of Sling. There you go. Gotcha. Couldn't make out the script on it. Both gorgeous cars, just could not make out the font. Lay off that one.
Everything all right? I met with the hand for like.
All right, it's time to qualify.
Come to the garage stall.
All right, we will pull down the password. It is now null and void. Got a bright sunshine here over turn number 1. James Beaver in the Sultan swing at number 37. He's hitting the track first. I'm going to go ahead and get on out here. Track progression started at the start of practice. We'll go all the way through the race.
Green flag.
There we go. 16-9-2-0. 16-9-2-0. Brent Beavers with a 16-4. Curious where he and James ran. Let's go take a look at their qualifying effort. Let's find the difference. Brent Beavers with a 16-4. Let me spin the camera around a little bit. Oh, just about up on that cushion. In 1 and 2, and then low in 3 and 4. Pretty good. Brent Beavers, our provisional pole leader. Here's James Beavers. Same thing. High in 1 and 2. And I bet he's going to go low here in 3 and 4. Yep. A little bit lower. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, where is Mr. Ty Leclerc? Ty is not qualified yet. He may be waiting for a moment. Let's get a look at the live stream, make sure everything is good there. We got laps counting. We're in good shape there. We got the right background screen on, or overlay, whatever we call it. I don't know what we call it. Banner. Call it the banner. Yeah. All right. So yeah, for race number 2 tonight, we are going truck racing. Going truck racing at Rockingham. That should be a load of fun. This is the world's greatest dirt track, so they say. You know, with Bristol being the world's fastest half mile, I guess you could quantify that. You could look at the stopwatch. But I'm not sure who decides the world's greatest dirt track. Who knows? Doesn't matter. It's a great track, no question about it. T-Rob checking in at a 16-4. Now again, tonight's races were double the points. Double the points. So we got 1 point per finishing position. We have 11 drivers in here, so last place will receive 4 points. It's based on 15 points. A full field would be 15. So the race winner will get 15 points. So tonight it'll be 30 points. And what we're going to be watching is Doc Creighton and Tyler Robinson. Now, Tyler Clare, he's not qualified. He can obviously still finish dead last, but it's highly unlikely. He's got a substantial lead, but these double the points. He's going to have a decent run. And my watch keeps... Why? Why does it do that? Why does it do that? Keeps starting a biking timer. I did go bike riding yesterday. If you've been to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, then you know what Cades Cove is. We did the entire loop on our bicycles. Had a good time. All right, man. I think we get fireworks here, so I'm not going to play our fireworks. Let's just flat out go get after it. Starting in 7. I hope not to get lapped. Hey, Michael Smith, good evening to you.
1,770.
Good luck, Brent.
It's a long race. Be smart, be smooth, solid pit stops. Earl, weed them through this mess.
Hey, gentlemen, as we grid up here at Eldora this evening, this is race 8 in addition to Tyler Robinson's Big Block Modified Series. Again, this is race 8. Tonight's race is worth double the points. So 15 points being standard, you'll get 30 points for a race win. We'll go all the way down 1 point for finishing position. We do have one extra set of tires. We've got a faster pair, 50 laps. I want to thank Tyler Robinson for this series. It has been an absolute blast. I want to thank everybody for joining. I'm sure Tyler does as well. Gentlemen, best of luck to all competitors. Racing at the Rock tonight. You dadgum right, Michael Smith. We are going Rockingham.
Good luck, everybody.
In the trucks.
Thank you, Tyler.
No problem.
The temp is up to
You guys
17.
coming in. Have a good race, boys.
Now, I'm assuming that is Celsius.
We are going to roll.
Yep, good luck, everybody. Appreciate it,
guys.
fellas.
I don't speak Canadian, so what would 17 be in Fahrenheit? Probably 40s? Maybe? I'm not sure. It was in the mid-60s here today.
All right, buddy, we
I
only
think
got
at Eldora
one
we
more
get some
set of
fireworks.
tires left that we can use. You will be in the bottom this time.
We used to. Well, maybe not. Maybe due to budget cuts, they've had to eliminate the fireworks at Eldora. They usually are over the backstretch here. I guess not.
All right, fellas, hop up on the wall. You ready to send this thing off?
All right, here we go. Let's go get after it. Reds Fanatic, good evening to you. 1764, copy that.
Our boss man, pace cars off.
Thank you very much,
Have a
Reds
great day.
Fanatic.
Ready, green flag.
Speaking of the Reds, my brother has been at the last 2 Reds games against Seattle, and they lost both of them.
In and out, inside only.
As a
Clear
Cardinal
inside.
fan, I can't sit here and say I'm disappointed. I know Outlaw and his family had a good time, regardless of the losses. But being a Reds fan, I'm sure you're used to it.
Inside, inside, inside. You're clear, clear. Good pace, bud. Doing good. P5 is the fastest car on the track. 16.351.
I have problems over-rotating this car.
Fast guys are running 16.446.
Such wide sweeping turns at Eldora. Maybe rolling out entirely too much.
Not bad, man, not bad. Good lap.
Trying to be as bold as I can and drive it in as deep as I can, and still have the car make it through the corner. A good 2/10 off everybody.
Good lap.
Hell of a pass, man.
Low one on the very top. Speed 1 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 16.344.
I am searching all over this place trying to find some speed.
Speed 2 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 16.291.
Lap number 70 of the scheduled 50.
Just an update, fast guys are running 16.457.
I don't know if Brandon Green has joined us or not in the live stream, but I saw today on our YouTube post about a racing race schedule. Cal Buchanan wanted to know if Brandon Green's going to be there tonight. We shall see. Those two have some bad blood.
That lap was a really good lap, man. Good job.
I'm less than 3 seconds on track from getting a lap.
Next car back. I'll say fast guys are running 16.556.
I'm gonna get down here at the bottom, out of their way.
Come on down, Dan.
Clear up top. Outside. Clear. Outside. Outside is clear. Coming to halfway this time. Are running 16.652.
Leaders are a second faster than me. And I have no idea where it's coming from, why I'm so slow. Make it all the way around without letting off the throttle. What a battle we've got between Brent Beavers and Tom McClare.
At 33 is the leader. So you know, fast guys are running 16.96.
Keep straight, Dan.
I thought I was going all the way around.
Roll out and let James get by me.
Inside. Clear low.
He's hooked up on the bottom pretty well. Ten to go.
It's going to be 10 laps to go here. Fast guys are running 16.715.
Stay on that wall. Do not bring a caution out. Nathan Bachelor, everybody.
Leader is the next car back. Be smooth. Keep taking man. 5 to go. Good job. Keep it up. Gonna be 2 to go. Fast guys running 16.998. Coming to white flag this time.
It does look like Tyler Clare will go on to win it and the points championship.
Good race, y'all.
A lot of fun. Man, I don't get it. I don't get it, Vaping Bachelor. I don't get it.
Hi, best. Check a flag, man.
Blast, man.
Good racing, John.
For whatever it's worth, man, you did a fantastic
How
job.
in the
today, bud.
world?
You really did. You brought your work clothes, man, and you drove your ass off.
Can you get faster? I
Yeah,
don't
great
understand.
racing with all you guys. I think
I
I
do
raced
not
with
understand.
everybody throughout the 8 races. It was pretty fun.
It was indeed, Doc. That Skull Bandit car, something else. I do believe Doc Creighton has solidified P2 in the standings.
Good one, Ty.
Guys, I will have the standings posted later on this evening after a Rockingham race. I will get with T-Rob and get the money sent out for this series. Again, Tyler, thank you kindly for this 8 races. Total blast. Total blast is all
Yes,
I can
sir.
say. Total blast.
Thank you, Tyler. No problem, Hope.
Well, driver
Thanks for coming out, buddy.
32. He's just as fast going the opposite direction. The young
Tyler,
man can drive.
thanks for inviting me and my son Brent. No problem, James.
I'd race with the Beavers any day.
Some good old boys, ain't they?
Good finish, Doc.
Boys, I tell you what. Tyler Clare just flat
Thanks,
out
Tyler. Good
putting it
racing
in the
with you,
wind.
man. It's a lot of fun.
Let's grab this photograph right quick. At Eldora. They call it the greatest short track or dirt
Congrats,
track on
Ty.
earth.
You stomped us, man.
Yeah, he's pretty good, that boy. Pretty dang good.
Thanks, John.
Pretty flipping good. Tyler Clare,
Good win, Ty.
our series champion.
I just lost my damn tires. Dang tires at the end. Sorry.
That is Ty Leclerc.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, job well done. That's all I can say. Spanked us, that is for the series. That is Ty's 4th win out of 8 races. Super good stuff. Let's take a look at our, what do we have, 10 cars? We'll look at the top 5 and then check out that is Tyler Leclerc, of course, our race winner. Brent Beavers.
You got them cheat codes, Ty?
Where is Brent? Right here. There he is. Number 21.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, yeah.
John Creighton, boys. John Creighton finished in the 3rd spot. 4th
Drove
place
a heck
is
of a
James
race, buddy.
Beavers. James and
I appreciate
Brent,
it. Thank you for the
father,
series.
son.
It was a ton of fun.
And the dirty one, Dan Taylor. Death Taxes and Dirty Dan.
Oh, there's going to be another one here
top
sometime.
5. We got Michael Goodwin. He was the first car lap down in that number 23 this season.
Awesome. I'll be looking forward to it.
We have Holt Johnston. He, too, finished a lap down in the 47 machine. Tyler Robinson. Not sure what happened to T-Rob.
Have to go with the
Started P2.
358 next time.
But that is Tyler Robinson in that number 13 machine. Then,
Can't go down. We got to go up.
I was in the 9th place, 1 lap down.
I got something in mind.
And we got Rick Javorka, finished 2 laps off the pace. Not sure what happened to driver 52.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm really good with anything.
And, of course, Richard Robb.
It might
fell out
have a wing on it.
7 laps. But anyway, that's it, boys. Ty Leclerc, our race winner, our series winner. The series brought to us by Tyler Robinson. And we want to thank him cordially for putting this on for us. What a load of fun. That's all I can say. What a load of fun. All right, that puts the bow on it. T-Rob, I will host a dirt series for you anytime you wish. That was fun.
Yeah.
All right, let me get Rockingham in the queue here. We're going to talk a little bit about next week. Let me give this a once over as we make this race live, or before we make it live. I will set it to start now. We have, if we have to run a heat race, it would be an 8-lapper. 1 lap of qualifying. The Rock is over a mile long, so we'll go 1 lap of qualifying. 20 minutes of practice if need be. Each of us will have 3 additional sets of tires, a fast repair, 75% fuel, 1 green-white checkered if this is a heat race. We will race at 3:15 sim time under 80 degrees at partly cloudy skies. You must have a 1200i rating and a C-Class license to join us. That is the rule for all of our oval events. But not next week. More on that in just a moment. All right, this race is in the queue. Jerry Denton, good evening to you, my man. That is Chad's kind of racing. Yeah, he was good on that dirt. Dadgum, he was good on that dirt. Again, T-Rob, thank you very much, brother, for that. I want to talk about next week. I want to pull this unit up. We're going to make Talladega great again, brought to us by GT Park Racing. 1100i rating next week, so not 1200. We'll go drop it down to 1100. So if you are interested in joining us for Talladega, you need to get that I rating at 1100. There is no I rating cap. There is no I rating, or there is a minimum of 1100. And I think it's D-Class if I'm not mistaken. D-Class and 1100 if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check my facts on that, but I think D-Class and 1100. We will kick off Monday night. At first I thought we might run it on Sunday, but that is Easter, of course. And let's go ahead and kick it off on Monday night. We're going to be at the Homestead, Miami, even though it's Talladega Race Week, Homestead, Miami road course. Not sure if it's A or B configuration. I reached out to GT earlier this evening, but I've not heard back from him. I'll get that out once we finalize that. But we're going to be in the GTP cars, GT3 cars, and Formula V. All 3 classes pays out the same amount of points, so it makes no difference which one you choose. But we're going to kick off. And, yeah, there's $500 on the line, by the way. $500. $200 of that going out to the series champion. To be eligible for the series prizes, you must run in all 5 events. To be eligible, I'll say that again, for any series prizes, you got to run in all 5 events. Now, you can hop in race number 3, for example, and win that and win yourself a $20 bill. Each race will pay out $20. But anyway, all the details is on our X post. It's pinned at the top of our account on YouTube and Discord. Go read the details if you want further instructions. That's brought to us again, boys and girls, by GT Park Racing. We do have a big race coming up for Father's Day again this year. Greg Gunther will be putting on a Michigan race for us. Did that last year. Loads of fun. Cannot wait to do that. I believe our password is simply The Rock. Let me double darn check that. I can confirm that. Your password is The Rock if you want in. So we've got a lot of stuff coming up. Of course, we can't get through the month of May without running the Coke 600, the Indy 500. Got a lot of racing action coming up here over the next couple of months. Really excited about that. All right, here. Let's see. Timmy Jessup, change that banner. Already got it changed, my friend. Already got her changed. Buster Malcolm. Hey, right, speaking of the devil, going to send you, copy that, boys. Greg Gunther. Right, speaking of the devil, the Father's Day race, Greg Gunther. Going to send the Venmo for some race prizes tonight. Are you kidding me? Yes. Brad Peters asking for a race credit, and along with David Griffin. That would be our... Bobby Johnson can't make it tonight. Understood, my man. Completely understood. Bobby will reissue that race credit. Let's go ahead and go to Brad Peters. Let me answer a couple messages. Hang on just a second. Let me get my screen down here. Got some housekeeping to take care of. Bobby, thank you for letting me know. I hate you can't make it. Certainly understand the reason why. But let's go ahead and... Got a couple of messages here. I thought one was from David. No, David was in the chat. Okay, copy that. Brad Peters. Where is Brad? Bad Brad Peters. Where is Bad Brad Peters? The message. There we go. 7 minutes ago. Luckily, I did open up Twitter. I normally don't get a chance to do that. Brad Peters. Here we go. We'll have 25 remaining. 25 remaining. And that would be spot number 8, but technically 7. Bobby Johnson had to hop out. So Brad Peters. All right, let me go and answer him. He has 25 remaining in spot 7. Driver 7. Okay, and I think D. Griff was wanting one in the chat. Yes, sir. Yes, let me... Bam! Copy that, Greg. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that greatly. Let's go find David Griffin, everybody. He will occupy number 8. And go see how many Griff has remaining here. Where is that D. Griff? Hey, he will have 1 remaining. All right, it's a good deal. So David Griffin... Message
yes,
him.
sir. Thank you, J-Dub.
All right, copy that, brother. Got you in there. You will have 1 remaining. Let me go message him on the Twitter.
3 years ago, this was my first race with you guys. Trucks at Rockingham.
We've come full circle. David Griffin will be driver number 8 and have 1 remaining. Driver number 8. I always send out a response message to keep track of it. I have a written history. So Bobby Johnson will not join us this evening. Understood. Let's go take care of Bobby. Mr. Johnson will have 7 race credits remaining. All right. Yeah, so it makes Richard Lecca with 3. Corey Vaughn will be 4. Billy Sigmund via Corey Vaughn will be 5. Rick Goodell 6. Brad Peters makes 7. And David Griffin will make 8. So we do have room for one more.
Do it.
If anybody wants to join via a race credit. All right, so 8 drivers. Myself makes 9. Oh my boys, Greg Gunther. P1 through 10 is a $5 prize. Lap 17 P17 is a $5 prize. Me versus the driver of my choice. Oh boy!
JW, copy.
Loud and clear, Rick.
Hey, just want to let you know that The Rock is a 1 mile oval, which is now 0.94 miles under its new configuration.
I'll be dang, I was unaware of that. So would this be considered a short track and 2 laps of qualifying? That's a good
I
question.
wasn't telling you that. Just a lot of people think it's longer than a mile. I know I did, but check your Twitter. I sent you the old Google.
I'll be dang, I will check that out. I thought it was 1.25 miles.
1.017 is how they used to measure it, but there was a discrepancy between it. They measured it between the inside wall and the outside wall.
I'll be dang. She's bumpy.
Yeah, NASCAR always calls it a mile.
I always thought it was 3/4 of a mile.
That's a bit bigger than that. It's bigger than Iowa. Iowa's 3/4 of a mile, I believe. 5/8. I think. Or 8/10. I can't remember. This is bigger than Iowa. We're going to have to slow this truck down. Let's pit. Let's go ahead and pit. Been a while since we've been here. I've forgotten my wall indicator. So 40 miles per hour. Go ahead and bail there. I got to set up my software on my wheel. I've still got the dirt settings. That ain't no good. That will certainly not make me fast here. That's for gosh dang sure. Let's go oval. There we have it. Let's see, that has updated. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. And Brad Peters, confirmation. He will be in. Yeah, Rick is right. 0.94 miles. Slightly shorter than the former 1.017 mile. How about that? We'll still go 1 lap of qualifying because we'll consider this a mile.
This must be a lot hotter than it is in the official event because this is like 2/10 off of what I was running.
Yeah, track temps is 108 right now. You need to get a little more brakes in that truck.
I didn't check the track temps for the officials, but I think that's a lot hotter than it is in the officials.
We will still go with 1 lap of qualifying.
Outside. Still outside.
Very similar to
Still
Darlington,
outside.
where
Clear if you need it.
you've got to daggum save some tire.
Outside. Still out there. Clear.
Sloop. Slick and loose is what I was trying to say. Sloop. Little sloop coming up out of port.
It's a great last lap, man. Keep it up.
certainly going to bottom feed all the way
Hey,
around.
Brandon.
What's up?
Go Tigers.
I can't agree with that.
At 08 is the fastest car on the track. 24.027.
Yeah, very slick.
Outside. Still outside. Clear high, clear high.
And not really the track, it's my driving style. Made that very slick. Throttled up too quickly.
Inside. Still there.
Be able to find some
Clear.
speed up there.
If Rick Goodell is watching, thank you for the pit passes for the Saturday race.
Of course, Rick Goodell's already hooked up Joel Farlow for the pit passes on Saturday.
Slow car on the bottom.
No, still way too short. Way too short. Good Lord, it's like 100 yards. Too short. Boys, Greg Gunther, how about it this evening? Now, who can I race against? Who's? How does the Rock P? There you go. There, boy, Brady. Ah, man, how many we got in here? 22, 24. Now, how many do we need to run a heat race is my question. Let's take a quick look here. We've got 8 race credit drivers. Myself makes 9. Is Greg Gunther in here? He is not. So we got 9 guys. Top 5 qualifiers makes 14. Top 10 finishers 24. So we need 24 competitors, and that's what we've got right now. So we're at the point where we still got 5 minutes. So if you want to join, that's wonderful. At this moment, no heat race. Everybody would be in. But if we have one more to join, we will run the heat race, and that's totally cool as well. Man, I am perplexed here. Let me go follow Joel Farlow here and find that 24 flat he ran.
Okay.
Oh, Kyle Buchanan's here. Is Brandon Green in here this evening? I do not see Brandon Green. Brandon Green and Kyle Buchanan have had some beef. All right, let's see what Joel Farlow does here. All right, that was lap 7. Here we go, lap 7. Oh, he's up on the high side. I see you working.
You'd think we're at Talladega, all of us going out in the pack.
I see you working, Joel Farlow. He's high on both ends. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Joel Farlow working both.
A7, or Justin.
High sides.
Tell me that
of the
that was
track.
just an accident.
Let me see here. That was on his, wow, that was on lap 1 after he got new tires. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see, he ran a 24.05 something. Let's see what he ran. I wasn't in here when he did that. I can't see that. All right, to the high side we go.
yellow one on the top in front of you.
Tomorrow night, JW.
Say that again, boss.
You ready for tomorrow night's truck race?
You daggone
inside. Clear low. Inside.
Hey,
Clear
Joel,
low.
did your mom get a hold of you about the info for Saturday?
Yes, she did. Thank you for the pit pass and all that.
I'm a second slower. Ugh.
Yeah, no problem. I gave her my cell number. If you guys have any problems getting in, just give me a call.
So many guys, we have 20, 24 hours. So we're still at 24. Again, at this moment, and we only have 2 minutes remaining. So at the moment, no heat race. Everybody that's in will be in via race credit or not needing to run the heat race. So we need 25 competitors. Nope.
Outside.
Yeah, we need 25 guys to run a heat race, and we're at 24. Rockingham's an awesome track.
Door outside. Clear hand. You see him, he's up top. In front of you against the wall.
I found 0 speed up on that high side. Like Barlow. Impressive. See if we can just roll the corners here. We can. And a little bit faster.
That looks good, bro. Keep it up.
Yeah, I'm a little faster with not braking, but I don't know if I want to go 100 laps here and not get on them brakes. That right front tire will be barking.
Red flag coming out.
Okay. So 24 it is. Let me grab the mic right quick. Gentlemen, we needed 25 drivers to run a heat race tonight. We're at 24, the perfect amount not to run a heat race. So we're all in. The field is frozen, and if you will, back out of this one. We'll have the feature up and running. Everybody will make it through this evening.
I forget, since we didn't make a heat race, did we get our credits back? I forget.
Full field is 16. Top 5 qualifiers. We had 8 race credit drivers. Myself makes 9. Top 5 qualifiers makes 14. Top 10 finishers make 24. So yeah, the race credit guys, they don't get it back because that pushes us up to the 24.
10-4.
Now, if we'd had 23, the first guy who took a race credit would get it back. 22 is the second guy, and so forth. So
I understand.
yeah. But we had the perfect amount, 24. We are full. I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of our field. Cal Buchanan. All the way down to Mark Porcellos. We are at 24 competitors. All right. Let us get the show on the road. I'm going to exit out of that. And we will withdraw from the heat room. And we're going to try to open up his feature. The truck race starts at 5 o'clock tomorrow. 5 o'clock on a Friday. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to race at 5 o'clock. We'll find out how that's going to look. We'll go ahead and set that to start now. The Rock is the password. I think everybody would remember that one. 10 minutes of practice, 1 lap of qualifications, 100 laps. Each of us will have 3 additional sets of tires with 75% fuel, a fast repair, 3 green-white checkers if we need them. Cautions are on. We'll practice at 2:30. We'll qualify at 3:30, and we're going to race in at 5 o'clock. So it'll be a lot. Should be a lot more grip. C-Class license, 1200 on the iRating. Severe qualifying scrutiny. No shenanigans on your warm-up lap. I think with 1 lap of qualifying, there may be a little more shenanigans. But we'll let iRacing handle all that. All right. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we're heading to Rockingham. Really excited about this. Anyway, while we got a moment here, I want to remind everybody we're going to make Talladega great again starting Monday night at the Homestead Miami Speedway road course. Don't know if it's road course A or B. We'll get that figured out. We'll let GT Park decide that. He was not specific when he set up the series, but there are 2 road courses. Again, don't know if it's going to be A or B. More or less, B includes turns 3 and 4 of the NASCAR oval. A does not. You stay primarily on the infield part of the track. Race number 2, we're going ARCA Series racing, Talladega. Oh my good Lord. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Boy, Spark Manga, everybody. Thank you very much, Spark Manga. But race 3 is going to be trucks. Race 4, Xfinity. Race 5, the NASCAR Cup Series. 120 laps is that Cup race. So that's the longest race. We're going 80 laps for the ARCA race. I think 85 for the truck, 100 for the Xfinity, and 120 for the Cup Series. So races are moderately long, but not too long. And we should have a dang fun time of doing it. If you want a chance of winning a piece of $500, join us. That kicks off Monday night. You need 1100 iRating and at least a D-class license for that. All right, the Rock. Now, probably won't race tomorrow night. Probably will watch the truck race and enjoy that. But we'll get back after it on Saturday. We're probably going to run them ARCA cars. I would say the ARCA cars will be a lot of fun here at Rockingham. And there's only one way to find out. The only one way to find out is get out here and run them. So I think that's what we're going to do on Saturday evening. So 24 competitors, boys and girls. Should make for a fun time. You do get some cautions at Rockingham. I think we'll be under the caution flag 2 or 3 or 7 times. Hopefully not that much. But once we get in a rhythm, the cautions don't come out very much here. It's watching turn 2 wall. That she'll reach out and bite you. Really unique configured racetrack. From the start-finish line down to turn 1, it really narrows
Straight
up.
cash, homie.
Oh,
Straight cash.
Are you kidding me? David Griffin, everybody. What does D. Griff says? Spark Manga, again, thank you. 5 to the highest placed blue oval at the end of lap 6. Oh, my God. Okay. All right, now that's going to be a challenge, but a challenge I'm willing to take. That's going to be a lot of fun right there, deciphering that one. Spark Manga, very kind of you, man. Way to incorporate a couple prizes. I like that. Very creative. Top blue oval at the end of lap 17, our Chad Denton Memorial Lap. Love it. Love it. And, of course, David Griffin. Holy cow. 25. Add 3 more race credits to my account and 1 race credit for whoever qualifies P5. 1 random draw for 5. Bam. Son of a gun. Oh, look at David Griffin. Look at David Griffin. You kidding me? Hey, our password is The Rock. This race is closed off. Should be 24 competitors. And right now we have 23. Is Winky Dink? He is in. He was the last one to join. There's our 24th driver. So we are good. All 24 has joined us. We're going to go 16-1 I'm going to go up to a +8 and down to about a 57 on them brakes. Boys, we're going to save tires. We're going to need them. And here's why. We got, well, let it reset here. It's showing 86 laps of fuel. That is not accurate. Maybe, I don't know. It's just a mile long. We might have 80-some laps of fuel. We could go.
Is the fastest car on the racetrack. 24, 22,
Let's let it recalibrate here.
5,
It's resyncing.
05 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 24, 22, 6, 9, 08 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 24.2, 1, 1.
Boys, watch him tires. Watch him tires. Let me get off the racetrack here.
How bad is it, boss?
Yeah, we're going to have
You've
about 80
probably lost
plus
some power.
laps of fuel at 75% fuel. Very interesting. We could go green all the way. Nobody can make it on fuel, but we might go green 80 laps. So if we get a caution early, I'm sure several guys will be down on pit road. Just top that thing off. 85 laps of fuel. Again, it's only a mile track. Gentlemen, couple. Be right back. Let me get my race control on here. Gentlemen, a couple things about qualifying, courtesy of David Griffin tonight. P5
47 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 24.2,
Also,
0,
there's only
6.
one lap of qualifying. It's something we've moved to. Tracks 1 mile to 2 miles.
Outside.
Just 1 lap of qualifying, just like
Run
NASCAR
clear
does
if you
today.
need it.
Super speedways will still be 2 laps, and then short tracks will be 2 laps.
P5 is race credit, not $5.
Copy that. I misread that, David. But first of all, thank you for the prizes. And correction, P5 will get a race credit courtesy of David Griffin.
Yeah, the random draw is a $5.
Thank you, boss man. David Griffin, the guy with the voice of an angel.
That last lap that you ran there, that was really, really nice. The 08 is the fastest car on the track. 24.172.
And a little bit of speed.
I don't know what you found, man, but that's good stuff.
We're 7th on the board. I think on a very short run, if you know you're going to have a 10-lap sprint, I don't think you need to brake. Concern yourself with tires. I think you can drive it in a bit deeper. Geographically, this track is very close to Darlington.
In front of you, slowing on the outside.
I mean, there's going to be a very abrasive track. There we go. Let's go look at some paint schemes. First of all, let me get all of our prizes on the race sheet. Courtesy of Greg Gunther, Spark Manga, and David Griffin. Let me get these up here. Courtesy of Greg Gunther. That was a Venmo transaction. Let me make double darn sure before I don't want to ever make a mistake when it comes to somebody else's money. Random draw P1 through 10. Random draw 1. P1 through P10. And that is a $5 United States $5 prize. Again, that is lap 17 P17. Come on.
Sorry about
17 P17 is a $5 prize. And then me, man, I got to go Rick Javorka. I'm telling you, I got to go Rick Javorka. He and I always race. We'll find ourselves close. All right, timeout. We have 25. I think it's Justin Egan. Sorry, Justin. Let me make sure Justin wasn't in the heat room. He was not. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this up. Yeah, I don't think Justin Egan was in. He was not. Yeah, he was. My bad. All right, we got one extra guy. Crap. Now, I got to go figure this out. Matthew Wright was in. No, it was not. Matthew Wright was not in, I do believe. Yeah. I'll tell you what. He has a race credit. We can go ahead, and there was an open race credit spot, so we can give that to Matthew Wright. That would make no difference. So that's okay. That's well and good. He is trying to get ready for the ARCA race this week at Rockingham. We got Sparkman, of course, $5 to the highest paid blue oval at the end of lap 17. You kidding me? Spark Manga. That came through via a super chat. And that is lap 17. Top Ford. I love it, man. That was that's a great prize. That's a great prize. Okay, and courtesy of David Griffin. Give me one moment here. That is P5 in qualifying. Will be a race credit. And then we have a random draw. And one random draw for $5 for the entire field. Gotcha. Random draw 2 for the field is a $5 prize. All right, again, that's courtesy of David Griffin. And we got Spark Manga. And, of course, we got Greg Gunther. And David wanted 3 race credits. So let me go and put that on in his folder. D. Griff will now have 4 race credits to use when he wants to. All right, here we go. Now again, Matthew Wright was not in the heat race room. We do have an open race credit spot. Matthew does have a race credit, so we'll charge him for that. And he will occupy that final race credit entry. I don't see how them boys are running the top side so fast. Unless they're just coasting it in. Alright, so Matthew backed out, now he's back in, so he must have hurt.
Checkers.
They do a pit road entry. Shortly after the scoreboard here. There we go. It's 40 miles per hour. Pit road entrance is there. Or the line, I should say. Real quick, let's go look at these trucks, boys and girls. That is my Smith & Wesson F-150. Let's spin this around. Crap, wrong camera. I need that on the chase cam. As the Smith & Wesson, the number 20 is Joseph Puletti. This 25 is the dirty one, Dan Taylor. Brandon Smith in that 56, strictly stock motorsports. Joel Farlow Boys, is my pick to click tonight. He is the fastest truck here. Buster Malcolm in the 102. You're looking right there by Buster. The 05 is Brad Peters. That 7 truck is Richard Robb. The 7 truck here is Justin Egan. That 69 machine is Kyle Buchanan. This entry in the 23 truck is Charles Bachman. The 52, that is a guy who needs no introduction. That, of course, is Rick Javorka. 53 machine is Derek Fowler in the Mobile One machine. The SimRaceCity.com, that is David Griffin. The 54 in the Direct Drive Motorsport. Number 54 is Corey Vaughn. The 73, Loudmouth Exhaust, that is Billy Sigmund, Direct Drive Motorsports. The 47, Strictly Stock Motorsports, Holt Johnston. Strictly Stock Motorsports, Colbert. The 15, White Lightning, yes sir, Paul White. Could be my pick to click. The 49, oh boys, that's a Homer Simpson Donuts. Love it, Mark Barcelos. The 38 is Richard Lekowa, Strictly Stock Motorsports. There is mine. Let's find out who we might be missing. Give me a second. Ray Dormer. We got Ray Dormer. Where is Ray Dormer? Let's find Ray out here on the track. There he is in the Mothman Bourbon. It's a good looking piece. That is Ray Dormer this evening. Colbert, Matthew Wright. Matthew is yet to qualify. He is not in just yet. Richard Robb. Let's find Richard. Richard's in that Exide truck. We saw him. Buster Malcolm, of course. Rick Goodell. Ricky G. Let's find Rick Goodell in that Michael Walter Brewing Company machine. Richard Lekowa and Eric Winkelspecht. Eric Winkelspecht in the 24 if he's not in just yet. Not taking his qualifying lap. May not qualify. All right. So we're good. Let me get Matthew Wright on the old ratio here. I forgot to notice that. I can't get her to stick. Yeah, very true. David Griffin, give me some heads up there. That is very true.
Congrats on your race credit there, Dan Taylor.
Dirty Dan Taylor. Let's go ahead and get that set.
I appreciate it, David.
Dan Taylor, boys, P5. Already got it. Look at him go.
Thought I'd make qualifying exciting.
We need to do that more often. And then Matthew Wright. Okay. Give me 1 second.
JW, you got a copy?
Loud and clear, boss man. Matthew Wright.
Could I get an EOL, please?
Asking you shall receive. 1 second here, Matthew Wright. Matthew will now have 3 race credits. Let's get the gloves on. Well, it's time for some national anthem.
And the whole
Oh, yeah. Loving that Chris Stapleton. There's Eric Winkelspecht going to start shotgun on the field. How about, look, the trucks are back in Rockingham. Matthew McConaughey, start them engines.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Duffy's not going to win tonight.
Cody Burke. Cody Burke ain't going to win tonight.
Boss man, we don't want to go.
Ding, ding.
We line up on the outside.
Look, we miss Cody when he's not here.
Close
Diamond
right
Racing
now.
got home late to join 5 to whoever Rex Buchanan.
The estimated strength of field is 2,106.
I see that. I am not going to announce that, boys.
Fine,
I am
boss.
not.
All right, fellas.
Oh, boys.
Glad
Chris
the
Carter,
days
everybody.
I'm
Columbus,
talking
Ohio.
about
Good
it.
evening to you, my
Nice
man.
boost stop.
I'm laying
Good spots
floor
up
in a
there. Got little
bathroom.
bit of traffic
Remodel.
to get through.
Good luck
We
with
got
that.
towards
Probably
the
some
purple battle
time.
for this thing at the end, guys. Like to say hello to all
My
friends,
voice is
family,
a
all the
little low,
supporters.
or
We
the
got a lot of
cars
great
are
fans
too
and friends here
loud.
with us today. Appreciate you guys coming
Game
to
audio
support.
seems a bit hot
Nice full
compared
house
to
of fans on the stand.
understood.
Enjoy the race.
See if I
We
can't
have 3
dial
sets
that
of
down a
tires.
little bit. I can dial that down just a little bit.
We're going to restart behind us 19.
There we go. All right, fellas. We got 100 laps here tonight. We got 3 additional sets of tires, 75% fuel, 1 faster pair. Restart zone is on. Got a load of prizes tonight. Give me 1 second here. If I can pull, I want to pull up my race sheet. Crap.
Drivers.
Crap, I'm running out of time. Tonight, courtesy of Greg Gunther, random draw P1 through 10 is a $5 prize. Courtesy of Greg Gunther, P17 lap 17 is a $5 prize. And if Rick Javorky accepts, I'd like to race him for a $5 prize, courtesy of Greg Gunther. Spark Manga tonight, lap 17, top forward on lap 17. Courtesy of David Griffin. Dirty Dan's already won a race credit for qualifying P5, and we do have a $5 random draw, courtesy of Griff, throughout the entire field. Guys, thanks for the prizes. Gentlemen, thanks for joining. Best of luck to all competitors.
Let's get ready to
green flag.
It's time to go racing. And they're coming off the turn 4. The flagman has got the flag in the hand. Here we go. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
Still outside.
That was a quick pace lap.
Still outside.
This track's only a mile long.
Still outside. Clear, 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 clear. Outside. Still out there. Still outside. Clear. Good job. Outside. Still out there. Still outside.
Again, I think we
All
are,
there, man.
no. We're only at 56 laps.
I'm just hanging back. If you want to get by me, go ahead. Just let me know.
Still outside. Still outside. You're clear him.
I thought during practice it was showing 86, and it was. I guess that was just for practice.
Speed 7 is the fastest car on the track. 24.165. Speed 1 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 24.058. I don't know what you found, man, but that's some good stuff. Inside, inside. Still inside. Inside.
Buster, I'm just tire saving. If you want to go by, I'll let you.
Still there. Inside. That was good, man. You made some progress that lap. Keep it up. Clear, clear. Still there. On your clear, clear.
Thank you.
I am fully expecting a lot of tire wear.
24.278.
A whole lot of bad tire wear. Not that good tire wear.
Oh,
Caution's out.
Fellas, we have got a very, very difficult official this week. So make sure
Lap number 8, caution is out.
Close.
Put it out.
So I did try to adjust the engine audio. Let me know if that helped any. I did that right before we went green.
Missed truck on the back stretch.
Hey boys, Emerald City Racing, good evening to you. How are things out in the Pacific Northwest? Try to ride it out here. I'm not going to take tires.
24.
Not even going to take fuel. Still got 50 laps. It's going to be a one-stop race regardless.
I think we should be behind the 24.
If I was going to come down, I would put new tires on. I do not want to do that. Diamond Racing. He usually announces them, but Cannon's as dirty as they come in time. Yeah, I don't want to put a bounty on somebody's head. Now, if you get somebody in the race room to announce it, that'd be a different story.
Closed.
Thank you, baby. Thank you very much. Hey, boys. Look at Coker Racing TV. That's Matt Coker proudly from the great state of Illinois. If I was racing, I would take the bounty money. He actually, Greeny, today on YouTube, on our scheduled post, he asked if you were going to be in here tonight. Greeny getting home a little late this evening. Beautiful spring weather, going hiking tomorrow. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. Going to hike Rainier by any chance? That would be incredible. My wife and I did, past 3 days, we were down in Great Smoky Mountain National Park. Did some bike riding. Did not do any hiking. Just did some bike riding. So not sure what brought out that caution flag as we work lap number 10. Should get the one to go coming up.
We're on 1 to go. You're going to be on the inside, I believe.
Tell you, awesome place I love out your way, Tom, is Multnomah Falls. Big fan of that place. I'm not sure what the highway is called that leads back into it, but it's on the Columbia River Gorge. Just absolutely beautiful. Yeah, how about that? That's about the only thing I put on Instagram, just dang campfires. I am not a avid Instagrammer. I stood atop. Oh my
nice
good
big
Lord.
deep breath here. Let's get
Holy
ready to roll.
cow! I flew over it. The pilot took us over it a couple summers ago. That's the closest I'll probably ever get to it. Could not imagine climbing.
All right, boss man.
That's
Pace
incredible,
cars off.
Tom.
Green flag.
Incredible.
Outside. Still out there. Clear high, clear high.
Truck gets really light up off the floor.
Fast guys are running 25.415. Side. Still there. Still inside. Clear low. Inside. Clear. Speed 1 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 24.021.
Truck really wants to push out before as well on throttle.
There you go, buddy. That was a good
Gets
lap.
light and wants to push off on throttle. I've not ran any official races here this week. I've not ran official races in years. This is my first encounter of what the truck is doing here.
Damn dog, that was a good lap right there.
Thank you, Chad. Love the enthusiasm as well.
Outside. All clear, my man.
Truck does feel good as far as grip.
Meters are running 24.021. 24.261.
Stuck at the 15th position. I don't know for a fact, but I don't think they have done anything really to the racing surface as far as repave or anything like that, so I'm sure it's still going to be bumpy come tomorrow and Saturday. I'm no fortune teller, but I can see right now the Cup Series will be back in Rockingham, I bet, next year. Already sold out at the Xfinity race this Saturday. The ARCA race, of course. Can't wait to watch that ARCA race. Who was good at Rockingham was Kyle Petty.
Fast guys running 24.76.
Justin Egan is disconnected. Tough place to pass there, out of 2. Joel Farlow setting the pace for us early on. Cal Buchanan runs into 2nd spot. Brad Peters in 3rd. Dale closing in on me. It's like Billy Sigma may have grabbed a little bit of that turn 2 wall. I might be wrong there. David Griffin up the P4 in the dirty one. Dan Taylor in 5th.
Caution.
We will put it out.
Caution.
We will put it out.
Real quick.
You're good.
Pit road is closed.
Are you trying to go underneath me?
It's like Brad Peters,
No, I was
David
letting
Griffin.
you go, and I kind of cut down a little
Get
bit
behind
there.
the 20.
Paul White involved. We are coming to take tires.
Simple.
All right, looks like you're going to be
Pretty
lining
good
up
run.
behind the
I didn't
73.
move. I didn't fall back or
Open. Line up behind the 20.
gain any spots.
They could be lining up behind the 73.
Let's check out our tire wear. We'll, of course, top it off on fuel. This will not get us to the end, but we'll put a set of tires on it, leaving us with 2 remaining. Good crowd already here at Rockingham.
Here we come, fellas. The road speed, but 10 away now. 5 away. That's your mark now. Turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in. Right behind this 9.
Come on, boys. Let's pick up some spots.
Go, man, go, 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 go,
That
go, 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 go,
13.6 is not going to do it.
We should be behind the 23. Come around
Now
0,
too
5.
easy coming into my pit box.
Get behind the 23.
Tire wear. We were looking at a
Your
91.
pit crew
Alright, so we're gonna have to
appreciates
come
that,
around
so you
the
didn't run them
38.
over.
91 on the right front, 93 on the right rear.
Looks like you'd be lining up
95, 96
behind
on
the
left sides.
23.
Really bummed
Holy
out.
cow, I
Go.
am so sorry,
Have
Buchanan.
an opportunity to stay on the inside this time.
Really bummed out.
Yeah,
Hey, this is a
behind
PG
the
radio stream,
25.
so there's some crazy things I want to say right now.
Thank you for not.
No, my brake pedal stopped for a second and it wouldn't let me stop. Sorry about that.
You hate to see that. Tell you what, there must have been a lot of terrible pit stops. Picked up 5 spots with 4 tires and a can of Sunoco racing fuel.
Hey, J-Dub, can you give me an EOL, please? I got a pit for damage.
Yes, sir.
It's real unfortunate Buchanan.
Alright, so we're going to have to come around the 22. Take a nice big deep breath here and refocus. Give us
Here we go.
When I first saw it, I saw
Nice.
David Griffin was watching JW stream and saw the prize somebody put out.
Pace car's off, be ready. Green flag. Everybody's rolling. And put this up on the board. Leaders running 8.163. Outside. Still outside on your quarter. Still outside.
And it goes around.
We're faster than he is. He knows that. Just go up there and get him. Still out there. I think we're under.
Put it out
caution
again.
here.
Yeah.
Guys,
Saw Kyle Buchanan go around on the backstretch.
Coming into the box is the part that I'm mainly concerned about.
Looked to be a single
Close,
truck incident. I might be wrong there.
We're going to have to come around at 73.
Perfect timing, Griff.
Yeah, but apparently I got
go.
black flag for passing under yellow. I was at the end of the line when you guys started.
You deserve it.
Oh, man. Wow. Dang, boys. We got some beef already.
Come around to 22.
We got some beef. Which is not out of the ordinary.
Bro, I had a technical problem.
Technical
So screw
difficulty.
you if you can't accept my
Close.
apology. When have I ever wrecked you, bro?
Language.
Mark
I didn't
Barcelos.
say anything bad.
Mark Barcelos pulling off the James Cato. Yeah, love that Columbia River Gorge, Tom. I love it as well. Yes, we are. We got it right here on the TV. Matt Svanson, got it from the Blue Jays, and the Paul DeYoung trade is in. Looking pretty good so far. I like what he brings to the table. It's big, got a nice sized belly on him. He throws gas. Very loose live arm. Yeah, Palante had a rough second inning. The bats are pretty quiet tonight as well. I tell you what, man, with this Cardinal team being down 3 runs in 7th, I still feel like they have a legit shot of winning. Granted, it's the first game of a road
Your
trip.
radio actually sounded really scratchy that last time you were talking to us. Maybe just kind of look down there real quick and double check your connection, check your helmet. Should be on the outside according to this.
This is their year, JW.
I don't know about that. Ain't got much pitching.
Ew, baseball.
Colbert, not a fan of the baseball. Yeah, I sure will. You're right.
Get your tires cleaned up, buddy. Let's get ready to roll.
You're right. Everybody's still fresh. Not a whole lot of injuries. We'll see how the
Pace car's off. Be ready.
The summer treats them. All right, boys,
Green,
here
green,
we go.
green.
I'm hoping to get out in St. Louis when the Yankees are in town.
Where?
This August.
Inside.
My son's a big Yankee fan.
Still there. Clear low. Fast guys running 25.412.
You can have spots.
Yellow.
Come on.
So what you got going on out there?
Come
bud?
on.
Close. Zero's closed.
What in the world?
It's our fourth caution.
Appreciate whoever that was.
Pit road is open.
Billy Sigmund, you got a copy? Billy Sigmund, everybody. He may be in Discord and not hear me. I'm wondering where he got the loudmouth exhaust sponsorship. Looks good on that truck.
Billy said his mic is not working.
Big Tim Ford, just want to know where he got that loudmouth exhaust sponsorship. Looks good on that truck.
Pit road is closed.
He said trade and paint.
Solid. Jazz Chisholm got thrown out.
22.
Talk about the
Lucky dog.
perfect sponsor, huh?
Lap down car coming.
If the shoe fits, is what I hear.
He's laughing.
He ought to be. He ought to be.
You're going to be lining up behind the 22.
Rick, I apologize. I never got your answer pre-race. I was kind of rushed getting the prizes out. But if you would accept it, I'd like to race you for the $5 prize tonight, courtesy of David Griffin. I'm sorry, courtesy of Greg Gunther.
Absolutely, sir.
Copy that. It's on.
I figured you already knew anyway, but
I did, but I always like to make sure.
absolutely.
Have you ever had anybody turn you down?
Not yet, but there's always first time for everything, though.
1 to go.
Some
You
just
will
can't
be
live up
on
to the
bottom
pressure
this
buster.
time. Let's get after it.
I didn't want to break your concentration. We were racing.
Yes, we were. So Rick Javorka and myself.
Let's get ready to rumble!
That's right. Big fan of this Pulse Chain Silverado as well. It's a beautiful truck when it's on the track. All right, going green this time. Working our second set of tires.
Drag those
Looking lap
brakes a
number
little bit, get a little
41.
bit of heat in those
Number
rotors.
42.
Love the bell.
It's a great addition, I must say.
You're gonna catch up to the pack.
Base
Let's
car's
go,
off.
Cody.
You ready?
53 laps. We're close to making it on fuel. Remaining on fuel, 53 on fuel.
Speed 1 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 23.936 outside. Still outside. Clear.
We had that long run there to... I felt like I was doing a great job on the tires. I wasn't going anywhere.
Inside.
Hey, Fowler, you gotta give me room. You're gonna do that
Is the
crap.
fastest car on the racetrack. 23.868.
Throw me right in the wall.
Still inside.
I am going close to the wall. I gave you plenty of room.
Yeah, you did. You pushed me right up in the wall. People seen you do it, too.
Simple. I'll get mine, I guess.
Like Derek and Rick had a...
Just old Mitchell was written me in practice. He took me. Had a whole lane above it.
Yeah, you wrecked me, too. There.
Very loud.
You cut under me, and then you forced me up again, just like you did here. And it was practice, you idiot.
Be nice.
Green lap, keep it up.
Oh, Barlow, man. Setting the field
Not
ablaze.
bad, man, not bad. That's a great lap there, bud. Keep it up.
Turns 1 and 2 always reminds me a little bit of Dover, how it wants to push you out. Oh, Billy Sigmund. Billy into the wall. Or maybe he got pushed in the wall, I don't know. And Joseph Delaney, I do believe, caught up in that.
Fast guy's running 24.41.
Like I said earlier, turn 2 now, that is the trouble spot. You don't want to race up out of 2. At least I don't.
Hey, they caution should have came out for that. That was totally ridiculous.
Could not...
Two cars sitting on the track and no caution.
Could not agree more.
It's going to be halfway this time by.
Could not
You don't have
agree
to worry
more.
about this stuff in road racing.
He doesn't have to worry about that in road racing. Understood? You need to write a strongly worded, handwritten letter to iRacing. Alright, we are 47 laps out. I got 42 laps of fuel. It's going to be about 5 laps short.
Sucks.
Y'all like me or the paint scheme?
I'm going to see if I can't back these corners up a bit. The car over here on me.
Fast guys are running 24, 26, 4, 4.
There's no way I can save 5 laps of fuel. Stock driver Colbert up on that turn 2 wall. Just got that feeling this thing may go green.
How many times you gonna bounce off that wall, man?
Billy, you literally did that. Called that like that. I just did it for the first time in like 10 laps.
Now, I didn't do it every lap now, did I? No, I don't think so. I don't think you've been racing here long enough to even have speaking privileges.
I have no idea who he's talking to.
Didn't you get yours taken away?
Oh my.
Nah. Nope.
I'm surprised you actually have speaking privileges.
Wow.
As am I.
Are running 25.17.
Right, we got 39 to go, and I'm showing 36.6. I've made up some fuel mileage. So I have lost track with the guys in front of me because of it. About 3.5 laps short now, as opposed to 5. Got 35 to go on fuel, 37 to go. Bear coming off pit road. Now, race leader still Joel Farlow. However, Eric Winkelspect down under a second.
Fast guys are running 25.271.
Cloud coverage. $30 laps of fuel remaining. 32 laps to go. Really difficult to see. Here to see how some pop back out. Fans are excited, I'll say that. They have jam-packed Rockingham Speedway, formerly known as North Carolina Motor Speedway.
I like the blue bumper.
On the Thunder Alley on the backstretch.
Derek, I'm coming into the pit this time.
Joel Farlow bringing her down pit road.
Leaders on pit road now.
I'm trying to stretch it. 28 to go. 25.9, so right at 2 laps short.
The 24th is the leader.
Paul White is catching me. I will let him just go on.
Your fast guys are running 25.307. Man, you're doing a really, really good job, buddy. Inside. Still inside. Door clear if you need it.
24 laps of fuel remaining.
Sorry about that, Rick.
Outside. Still out there. Still outside.
Thank you.
Still out there.
Nah, you don't have
Still outside on your quarter. Clear. Outside. Still out there. Clear, clear outside.
A lot of guys on new tires. Some not.
Sorry, Kyle.
One inside. Clear, clear.
To go, 19.9.
You can find it, buddy. Find that line, man. The interval is 1:24.
A little under 5, down to 2 laps. I am struggling to gain any more ground on the
running 25.66. Leader, pit road.
Yes, sir. Read my mind there.
Hey, boy, go get him, dude. All right, man, that's nice, that's nice. Let's roll. The 56 is the leader. Inside, inside. Still there, door. Clear, clear, clear.
Hitting this time, Billy.
18 to go, 16 and a half. I've gained about a half a lap.
Inside,
I feel like
inside.
I've kind of made my beds. I've got to lay in it.
Clear inside.
These guys on new tires may just overtake me anyway. We'll see. Figured I got 10, 12 laps here. Maybe a caution could come out.
Inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear. Working the bottom, inside. Still there. Clear, clear, clear. Leaders are running 25.
15 to go with 14 laps. I am making progress.
Working outside. Door outside. Clear high. Outside. Still outside. Clear high, clear high.
Twelve laps to go, 11.2 on the fuel. How about a caution flag?
outside. Doing a great job, man. 10 to go. You're clear. Outside. Still there, outside. Clear high. Outside. Just an update, fast guys are running 25.599. Still out there. Still out there. Guys behind you catching you just a little bit after, but the gap is 2.9 and clear.
Seven laps of fuel, 8 to go.
Outside. At your door, outside. You're outside if you want it. Working outside, outside. Clear. Alright, man, let's try to smooth out here a little bit. We got these guys catching us. The gap 2.5. Outside.
We're going to pit road.
Clear, clear. Outside. But we're probably about 5
Right
out.
here,
5 out. Keep digging, man. Outside clear. Outside. That's what I like to see, man. Get the elbows out. Clear high.
Appreciate it, Mark.
No problem. I'm way down.
Outside.
Joel
Gotta get
Farlow.
going here a little bit. The
Big
gap
catch,
is
Brad Peters, Eric
2.7.
Winklespec.
You're clear. Everybody wind that thing up. Working the top, coming up on us a little, couple tenths of lap behind you. The gap is 1.4, clear. So you know, fast guys are running 25.687.
Three laps to go. I got 2 laps of fuel. God bless.
Keep an eye on that pit road, my man. You know, might be coming soon. Working outside, outside. Still there, door outside. Guys behind you catching you just a little bit after, but the interval is 3.5. Clear, clear. Coming up on us a little, couple tenths of lap behind you. The gap is 3.1. 2 to go. Outside. Still out there. Quarter, clear.
Not going to be able to do it.
All right, let's go ahead and bring it at this time, Outside, outside. Clear. Outside, 1 to go. Clear high. Coming up on us a little, couple tenths of lap behind you.
So I started all this
2.6.
in 7th spot.
Outside.
Good try, JW. I'd have done the same thing.
Clear, clear outside.
Yeah, I'm sputtering.
Deal with that, Farlow.
Coming up on us a little, couple tenths
The
of lap
truck
behind
is
you.
broken because I got put in the wall by Rick before, so I'm just trying to finish
Wiggle
it. It
around,
just
baby.
breaks
Do what you
loose. I'm
can.
sorry about
Put
that.
your clutch in,
I'm
whatever you gotta
absolutely
do.
idiot for that.
Crap, man. Wound up in 12th spot. Just didn't work out.
Checker, boss.
Just did not work out.
Well, I have to do
It was fun trying, though.
Good work,
Say
everybody.
that. No, I finished 9th. Finished 9th.
Hey, Rick, can I run into you? I think
Where's
everybody else
Brandon
ran into
Smith?
you on the track.
I think here's what happened. I think
He's
Brandon
supposed
Smith.
to hit the pace car. That's the only thing.
I think Brandon Smith pitted we had a caution.
Yeah, Mark, I'm
that I
heading down
didn't
pit
pin
road
on
now if you want to take a shot.
with
That is
just a little tap.
like 54 to go, just
yeah,
outside the
Barlow,
fuel window.
He dumped me in the wall, so I
flat out
got
made
even with him, and now he's all mad. And he just like points me out like I'm the root of all evil here.
Nice job, Brandon. Awesome work, man. He's in that South Carolina Gamecocks truck.
I did nothing but shoot
Rockingham
myself
is
in the foot
on
and then pissed again.
the South Carolina-North Carolina border.
I think the best thing that happened to me was getting ran over and had to go fix the damage and had enough gas to make it.
Pretty awesome stuff. I tried to make it to the end, but I had to slow down way too much.
Nice win there, Brandon.
Now, had we got ourselves a caution, we'd have been in the berries.
I cannot wait till they
Thank you.
issue where people can just run up against the wall.
I don't know if, I mean, it may, I don't know. I don't think that
It's a simple fix. Don't run over other people then.
Let's pull that out. Get that Rockingham. There we go. That's going to be our race-winning photograph. That's it, boys. Brandon Smith.
I didn't run over you, Rick. Sorry.
Brandon Smith of Strictly Stock
Really
Motorsports
disappointed,
put
David.
another trophy in that trophy case
I'll try harder next time.
at Strictly Stock Motorsports. Job well done, man. He played it to perfection. Had to go get some damage fixed, maybe under that caution I was telling everyone about. And he made it to the end. Nice work, Brandon Smith. Outstanding job. I was able to save enough fuel, man. So he won it on fuel mileage. I don't know. I shouldn't say I didn't realistically. Once I started seeing that my fuel mileage gap was getting closer and closer, I stayed out longer and longer. Kind of wish that it just never would have. I wish I couldn't have saved that much and give me false hope. But anyway, Brandon Smith.
Got a copy, JW.
Loud and clear, Dano. What's up? Dan Taylor, everybody.
Brandon Green asked you to send race credit to David Griffin for him, please.
That's a Big 10-4. Consider it done. Diamond Racing over to David Griffin. All right, all right. Fun race. Glad to be back. Thanks for the host. You bet. You betcha. Nice job, Brad Peters. Brad's raced with us here recently. Eric Winkelspect finishes second. He ran second place most of the race, whether it was behind Joel Farlow or behind Brandon Smith. Brad Peters finishes in the third spot in that 05 truck, the NOS Energy 05 truck. Charles Bachman with a great run in that Chevrolet up to P4. And rounding out our top five, Death, Texas, Dirty Dan Taylor finishing top five at Rockingham. You boys, you can bank on that. That's three things in life you can about bank on. Kyle Buchanan rallies to the sixth spot. Ray Dormer, a good run here in the Mothman, the Chevrolet. Good run by Ray Dormer. Derek Fowler in that number 53 Mobile One entry. It's in a Toyota this evening in eighth. I was able to finish in ninth. I was the last truck on the lead lap. If I could have ran a little harder the last two laps, I could have finished probably sixth, maybe seventh. But anyway, I do bring the old Smith & Wesson home in ninth. Joel Farlow is a lap off the pace. Led a lot of this race, finished in the 10th spot. So good job there overall. Had a good race, just did not end the way he wanted it. Anyway, tell you who it did end well for. That is this guy right here. Oh, watch out for that sun. That, of course, is Brandon Smith. Good looking picture. Driver 56, Strictly Stock Motorsports, yet another trophy in that huge trophy room they have up there in West Virginia. All right, let's look at our prize sheet. Our prize sheet will look just like this. Random draw, we'll do that in a moment for top 10. Lap 17, P17. Let's go back here and look at lap 17. Position number 17. Are we under green or caution at this point? We are under the green flag condition. Yes, we are. So here's lap 17. Actually, Brandon Smith is in 17th. Look at him go. I timed that just perfectly. Brandon Smith, lap 17, is in P17. A do not think he gets past.
By the way, J-Dub, my random draw is for anybody that finished the race and didn't disconnect.
Copy that, brother. Thank you very much for that again. So Brandon Smith going to rack up a $5 prize this evening, courtesy of Greg Gunther. And then Willman versus Javorka. That would be me for that one. Man, Rick had a bullet early on, and he got hit into the wall and damaged that number 52 truck. Lap 17, top Ford. Okay. We know that's a Chevrolet, the old Brandon Smith entry. We know that's a Chevrolet. We know that's a Chevy, Rick Goodell. There's a Ford. I'm up to 15th now. Is there any other Fords ahead of me? There it is, boys. Billy Sigmund right now in position number 11. We'll have to rewind this to make sure no one got past. But Billy Sigmund, that's a Toyota. There's a Chevy. There's a Ford, boys. Look here, Ray Dormer in that beautiful F-150. I think he might win the prize. He's in 7th spot. Dirty Dan. There's a Chevrolet. There's a Chevy in that Simray City Chevrolet. Toyota, Chevrolet, and Chevrolet. And that is Joel Farlow, our race leader. So, boys, it looks like Ray Dormer is going to win that prize as top Ford on lap 17. Let's back it up and make sure that Billy didn't pass him. He did not. We're coming through turn number 4 here. And he's going to win it. That is Ray Dormer in that F-150, courtesy of Spark Manga. Ray Dormer. Raymond, if you are listening, buddy, please let me know how you want that paid out. That is a $5 prize, courtesy of Spark Manga. And we have the top 5, or P5 in qualifying. That was a race credit. That is Dirty Dan Taylor. And we have a random draw. So we got to do 2 random draws here. Once again, before we leave, congratulations goes out right here to Brandon Smith in that 56 truck, our winner tonight at Rockingham. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. Let me find that. We'll pull that up. We'll exit out of the race room. Brandon Smith, congratulations. Always fast. Tonight he executed race strategy to perfection. Give me just a moment here. Let me grab the most popular website known to mankind. You know it, I know it. What's up, son?
The Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Cardinals lost 4-1.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, here. We want to show off that screen. Here we go. Random number generator. Bam. There we go. Now, top 10, courtesy of Greg Gunther. This is a $5 prize. Again, courtesy of Greg Gunther, P1 through 10. We have our standings right here. That would include Brandon Smith. Now, we've had no random draws yet and no dedicated finishing position. So, Brandon Smith, our race winner, eligible for this. And that would go from Joel Farlow all the way up to Brandon Smith. Boys, here we go. This guy right here, bam, P2. P2 tonight wins himself a $5 prize. That courtesy of Greg Gunther, and that goes out to Eric Winkelspecht. Congratulations on that, Winky Dink. Please let me know where to direct that payment. And then we have, as long as you did not disconnect, everybody except Eric Winkelspecht in the field is eligible. So we will go down to 22. 22 this evening. 22. So 1 through 22. P2 is omitted. We will not give 2 random draws out. So here to the same guy. So here we go. P12. P12 tonight. That, of course, is Paul White. Congratulations, Paul. If you would be so kind to let me know how to direct that payment, that would be awesome. And if we do not hear from you, we'll give you that race credit in your folder. And you can use that anytime you choose. All right, that's going to do it from Rockingham. I'm going to give a shout out to Ty LeClaire and Tyler Robinson for putting on the Big Block Modified series to kick things off tonight. That was our 8th and final race in that series, and Ty LeClaire is the points champion. I'll get those points tallied up and sent out here in just a moment. But congratulations to Brandon Smith winning at Rockingham. I don't think I'll take a race credit, please, and thank you. Awesome race. Glad one. Congratulations again, man. And thank you for letting me know that. I'll make note of that. Thank you very much for letting me know. Probably going to take off tomorrow. That truck race coming on at 5 o'clock. So that'll probably go up to about 7-ish or so. So I am going to watch that. So probably will not race tomorrow night, but we'll be back at it on Saturday. We'll hop in them ARCA cars here. I don't know. We might do a doubleheader. I don't know. Maybe some ARCA and Xfinity. I don't know, but we'll see. Got to get specifics from GT Park as far as this series goes on. We need to know if it's going to be road course A or B at Homestead, Miami on Monday night as part of race 1 of this 5-race Make Talladega Great Again series. Again, we are going to race Homestead for race 1, but race 2, 3, 4, and 5 will be, of course, at Talladega. We're, again, courtesy of GT Park Racing, we're going to make Talladega great again. $500 on the line for that series. But look, that's going to wrap us up this evening. Winklespect, PayPal's copy that. Thanks for letting us know, Winky Dink. Sean Lovely. Good evening to you. Kyle Buchanan, not happy with somebody. David Griffin. Man, son of a gun. That was PayPal, PP sent for race credit for PayPal. Oh, 10-4 on that. Thanks. Thank you very much for letting me know that. Usually I can figure that out when I look at my phone, but thank you for clarifying that. Do appreciate that very much. Hey, Dan, had to join y'all every time I can. I wish you stream too. I have 3 different devices to watch. Yeah, no kidding, man. I think Dan Taylor would be an awesome live stream. I do. He's always running top 10, always in the thick of things. I think it would be awesome. Jerry Bynum, kids. Yeah, that's right. Jerry Bynum with us this evening. Good evening to you, my man. See Sean live again. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think the strategy was, like I said, I kind of wish that I would not have able to see that I was saving so much fuel when I first set out to do it. It got my hopes up, and what did we run out there? Maybe a third of the lap short. But I wished I had enough, no pun intended, gas in the tank there at the end to where I could have pushed harder the last 3 or 4 laps. I could have held on to some spots. Now, those guys did have new tires, but I could have held on running a little bit half-second faster laps. So got past there, 2 or 3 cars at the end for... Anyway, I was running 7th when I set out to do that, to save fuel. I don't know, man. Probably if I'd have come in and pit when everyone else did with like lap 75 or 80, I probably wind up finishing 6th, 7th, maybe 8th. I don't know. But it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. And I'm glad I did it and learned a lot. So nonetheless. All right, boys. Joe Francis, that's right, his first win. Now, that is not 100% accurate. Well, it might be. It very well could be. I know he's won here on the channel, but I was wanting to say after he joined Strictly Stock. I could be wrong. Hey, Dean Sprinkle, evening to you, man. Who won that race, JB? Come on. Saved about 5 laps of fuel the other night in a late model race. Ran out in 4. Finished P2. Yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah, Contreras, man, he is struggling, Matt. He is struggling big time. All right, guys, look, that is going to wrap us up this evening. Again, I think we will skip tomorrow night. I do plan on watching the truck race in its entirety. I love the truck series, so I do plan on watching that and getting back after it here on Saturday night. So anyway, that said, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Hope you had a good time. Hopefully we'll have another good time here on Saturday. Again, I'll try to get out the race information on road course A or B from GT Park a little later on. Let me check my phone. He might message me already. I don't know. I do not see it if he did, but no, I do not see that. But anyway, we'll deal with that later on this weekend. Boys and girls, thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Until next time, good night to each and everyone, and as always, may God bless you. Take care, fellas.